good. Senate Majority Leader Harry Reid, in so many ways, says a win for Joni Ernst in Iowa would all but ensure he'd lose his majority leader status. And outgoing Senator Tom Harkin drew some fire for this comment about Ernst that surfaced over the weekend on BuzzFeed.
In this Senate race, I've been watching some of these ads, and there's sort of this sense that, well, I heard someone say, well, Joni Ernst, she's really attractive, and she sounds nice. Well, I got to thinking about that. I don't care if she's as good looking as Taylor Swift, or as nice as Mr. Rogers. But if she votes like Michelle Bachmann, she's wrong for the state of Iowa.
Yeah, actually, that's a good point. I'm going to say what you just said.
Right.
It's true. If a Republican said that, it would be over. Carol Lee, might that backfire?
Yeah, I think it actually might. I mean, if there's one thing that any politician, particularly a seasoned one like Harkin, should know, it's that you don't talk about women's looks in that way.
Yeah.
And I was in Iowa last week, and the Ernst campaign is very in tune to these kinds of things, and is very quick to jump on anything that even has remotely a whiff of sexism attached to it, and so it's just not something that belongs in a race like this, and it's sort of surprising to hear it coming from somebody who understands the state and has been around for so long.
Yeah, exactly. So, Carol, what was your feeling when you were out there, when you were reporting in Iowa last week? Did you see a trend? Did you feel a trend going Joni Ernst's way?
Yeah, you did, and I was there. I was with her for a couple of events, and I was with Vice President Biden, did an event with Braley, and I talked to a bunch of voters at that event, and even some of them who were coming to that event had voted for Barack Obama in 2008 and 2012 and had regretted voting for him. So the presence of the president in a state like Iowa was really, it was dominant. Joni Ernst talks about it a ton. She's also, anyone who's watched her, she's kind of a natural on the campaign trail, and so she had a lot of appeal. But the voters there are definitely down on the president and really looking for somebody different, and she seems to be tapping into some kind of sentiment there, and it looks like she's actually going to wind up winning.
Can you imagine a female candidate saying that about a male candidate? I can't. It just wouldn't happen.
Well, I was always degraded because they always would say that about me. Hey, just because he's so good looking.
Yeah.
And it's such chiseled features. Wait, actually, nobody ever said that about me in my life.
It's a generational thing.
It's actually stupid that somebody would say that after being in politics that long.
And she hasn't put out a campaign that isn't anything but serious, humorous, and quite frankly, very much in the fight.